Hello and welcome to another VDH episode from the Homebrew Magic Podcast crew.
There's an areola right up there.
That's a polished one, too.
That is a well-polished areola.
Somebody painted over all the areolas in this house, and
That's a nipply ceiling.
It is.
It's unfortunate. But what is fortunate for Chris, I should say, is that you won the roll-off and you're going first. Who are you playing tonight, Chris?
I am using my retooled Araumi of the Dead Tide deck. Let's see if I could do this, similar to my Rionia deck where...
Can you remind the listeners at home what Araumi does?
Sure, I
it's
can do
already
that.
on the screen.
That's true.
That's what you said about my partners.
Yeah, I fucked up.
All right, I'm just playing.
Let's play Magic.
I'll have a double check with you.
I'm going to play a land tapped and pass to Nelson.
Okay, I'm playing Edgar Markov. Everybody knows what he does. I will draw.
Agadim.
He's a big, dumb vampire bitch.
I'm going to take
He gets
two.
married and doesn't sign prenups like an idiot.
I'm going to pay one and play Legion's Landing. And I don't think I grabbed any 1/1 white vampire tokens.
You dumb bitch.
So I'm going to use this Eldrazi spawn right above my Legion's Landing as my 1/1 vampire with lifelink. Go ahead, Schnell.
Thank you. I am running Kozilek, Butcher of Truth.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is my second colorless deck that most of it was just leftovers from the first colorless deck I built. And I finally flushed it out and sleeved it up. So I'm very excited to see what this will or will not do. Because I believe this one runs stuff that the Karn deck never got a chance to play. So, for example, we went baller and went with the non-full art wastes.
Nice.
Because
This is baller.
that is pretty baller. And then we're going to throw out a commander's plate and pass to Teach.
Whew, Jesus.
Oh, jeez. What up, Hive Mind?
That's a turn.
It's your boy Tej.
It's less permanence than you have, Askel.
And I'm drifting back
Christ.
with Silumgar, the Drifting Death. This is my zombie token Dragon Tribal deck.
It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. And I'm starting at a disadvantage. I had to mull down to 6 cards to get a hand that I don't like, but at least I can play the game. And I'll start with a Watery Grave. Go, Chris.
All right, I will untap.
Commander's plate's only like $16.
Draw.
It's only how much?
$16.50.
Sounds about right. I thought you said 6.
No.
64.
I'll pay
Nintendo.
2 mana. I will basic land cycle this Ancient Excavation. Searching for a basic island, and I will pass to Nelson.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Path of Ancestry tapped. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play a Soul Ring.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pay 2. And then I'm going to play Throne of the God Pharaoh. And
Jesus.
then I'm going to swing my 1/1 lifelink vampire at you, Schnell.
I accept. 39.
And then, oops. What am I? Oh my gosh. So I'm at 39.
Using a
End of-
brand new app. This is different than the last game.
I'm going to end my turn. You all
You can
take
tell
one.
because Nelson's yellow this time.
Right.
39.
Yeah.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Waste 2. Electric Boogaloo. I don't like it. But all we're going to do is Relic of Progenitus and pass to Teach.
I want tap. I'll draw this guy.
Araumi don't like seeing that.
Snow-covered swamp. And they'll put me at an arcane signet. Pass turn.
Does that let you exile a graveyard?
Target player exiles a card from his or her graveyard, or I can pay 1, exile it, and exile all cards from all graveyards.
That's what I thought. Oh, from all graveyards when it
Yes.
exiles. Okay.
Zombie deck doesn't like that.
I mean, here's hoping.
I should probably do it now before I get out of control.
It's true. Wait, because he's got 1 card already.
I'll pay 3 mana. I'll cast Frantic Search.
Do it now.
2. Discard 2. Keep this one. Need to keep that one. I'll discard a Glenelendra Archmage
It's very sensual.
and a Swamp. On tap. Pestern.
untap. Upkeep, draw. Yeah, sure. We'll do this right away. 2, 4, Perforos, Gunner Forge.
Oh god.
I'm trying to outrace Schnell's Kozilek deck.
He's not a vampire.
Again, you don't know what my Kozilek deck's supposed to do
That's-
because I don't know what it's supposed to do.
He's not a vampire, you're right. But he's real neat. Let's see.
Does the second activated ability on the relic get rid of all graveyards or a targeted graveyard?
Exile all cards from all graveyards.
Okay.
Chris, swinging at you for 1.
38.
End my turn. Everybody loses. Each opponent loses.
Before the end of your turn, Chris, exile a card from your graveyard.
Swamp.
There you go. Mishra's Factory. Endless One with 3+1/+1 counters. Since I need a body.
I like that card.
Go ahead. I also
Untap.
like this card.
Draw. I will drop this Evolving Wilds. That is my land. 3 black, 4 Necropotence. Life is a resource. And I'm going to ride it all night long.
You tell him, Tom Cochran.
How many other resources do you ride all night long?
Just life. I'm going to pay 3 life.
Damn it. Take 2. Your mother's a resource. Schnell, use take 2.
Exile these face down. Move to my end step. These go into my hand. Go, Chris.
Draw.
Go Gadget
Math
Chris.
right. And then I will crack that.
I will play a Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Tap for 4 mana. I will cast a Reform. Pass turn.
Untap.
Jesus.
Yeah, bump my dice. Draw. Slide to the left. Alrighty, I am going to go ahead and pay 2 black. Casting a Bloodghast. So everybody takes 2 from Perforos, and then take another 2 from the token, so everybody takes 4. And then I get a scry trigger off of the Path of Ancestry. We'll keep that there. Let's see.
So Edgar Markov, you say?
Yeah.
Fancy card that.
I'm going to move to combat, and because Tej is the only person I haven't swung at yet, I'm going to swing at Tej with a 1/1 lifelink.
30.
In response, Chris, exile a card from your graveyard.
End of my turn. You each lose 1. Go ahead, Sean.
29.
33.
Put that.
Get him, Justin.
Yeah, I'm getting right on that. City of Shadows. Guessing nobody knows what that does. Does not tap for mana unless I start eating people.
Does it get Nelson?
Does not get Nelson.
Welcome to Shitty Shadows.
Yes. Shitty of Shadows. And then Everflowing Chalice will come in with a charge counter because I will multi-kicker it once. For the record, City of Shadows is tap, sacrifice one of your creatures, but remove it from the game instead of placing it in your graveyard. Place a counter on City of Shadows. Tap to add X colorless mana to your mana pool, where X is the number of counters on City of Shadows.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a really neat The Dark card. So I will pass to Tej, who hopefully throws out some blockers that I don't know, can start blocking.
I need to learn this deck better.
Okay. It's one of the things I've observed, and this is no dig at you in this instance because I know you had a mulligan. When one person has a bad game, it lets somebody run away with it. And this is Nelson running away with it right now.
It's not that. I'm legitimately curious, and I'm going to go through the cards as we're wrapping up and see. I'm legitimately curious if I can win right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because of, necropotence.
I suppose.
I guess not win, because I have 29 life, but still. I'm legitimately curious what I can do. I'm not going to... Anyway, skip draw. Swan. I will... Two for a Demir Signet. 2 for a Talisman of Dominance. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pay 3 life. 1, 2, 3. End my turn. Go, Chris.
All right. Untap. Draw a card.
So you can combo out and win right now? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I need to learn the deck more. I don't remember what I have in here.
Okay.
I would have to, within 28 cards, luck into drawing something, and then try to win.
All right.
This is one of those decks that maybe has accidental
We've been playing for
combos
20
in it.
minutes.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cast Incarnation Technique. It says mill 5 cards, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, but it has Demonstrate. When you cast a spell, you may copy it. If you do, choose an opponent to also copy it. Justin, I will choose you to copy the spell.
And I have to?
You may copy it. If you do, choose an opponent to also copy it. So yes, you do get a copy of it.
So it mills what?
5.
Mill 5.
And
And
I
then
get
you return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. I would get 2 such triggers.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hit the betrays.
No, Reality Smasher. 5/5 trample haste. When Reality Smasher becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, counter that spell unless its controller discards a card.
I am going to get Viscera Seer with my first one. Second one. Oh man, that's a lot of whiff.
Yeah, it is. Whew.
That could have gone so much better. Glenalandra Archmage. Then I will pass to Ryan.
Untap.
That felt awful in my mouth.
Yeah,
What's a
that's-
Ryan?
You do that sometimes where you switch between first and last names, and it always just hurts.
1, 2.
I mean, I'm
3,
aware I'm not a
4.
good person.
I'm going to pay 4 and cast Sorin, Lord of Innistrad. Let's see here. He starts at 3 loyalty. Let's see here. Then I'm going to pay 1 black mana, and I'm going to cast Phyrexian Reclamation. I'm going to move to combat. What do you have? I don't know, but I really want to flip my landing. So I'm going to swing all 3 of these at Tej. A 1/1 with lifelink, a 1/1, and a 2/1.
I'll take 4.
Okay.
22.
I will gain 1 from the lifelink. Legion's Landing will flip. Adanto, the Last Fort, is here. Taps for a white, or I can pay 2 and a white, tap it to create a 1/1 vampire creature token with a lifelink. Then I am going to tick up Sorin to create another 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink. I'm just going to put it under here so I know what it is. That enters the battlefield. You each take 2 from Perforos. Pervergros.
Yes.
I'm going to move to my end step.
Chris, exile a card from your graveyard. And I'm going to sacrifice Endless One to City of Shadows.
Island is going.
On my end step, then once Schnell's all done, and everybody takes 3 from Throne of the God Pharaoh.
Sorry, 1 second. Second shift stuff.
Tell him I say hey.
Tell
Give
the
him a love.
folks, hey.
So basically, yeah, at the end of my turn, everybody takes 5.
5?
Well, I just mean when he gets back to the damage, it'll be 5 because 2 from Perforos from this, and then 3.
Okay,
So 5
3
total.
more. Because I
Yeah, if you already
yeah.
if you already took it, yeah, 3 more.
Okay.
Yep, sorry, that wasn't very clear how I stated it.
wasn't.
28.
17.
Okay. Yeah, it's your turn, Stone.
Horizon Stone.
I like that card so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't have any extra mana to float right now. Go ahead, Teach.
Untap. Skip my draw step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Necrotic Hex. Each player sacrifices 6 creatures. I create 6 tapped 2/2 zombie tokens.
I got no responses.
Ah.
I have a response. I'm going to sacrifice this to scry 1. I get a
Fishy.
yeah.
Fishy, fishy in the brook. Come up on my little hook.
Did you catch the fish alive? Is that how this goes?
That's the
Different
thing.
song.
Scry 1.
This little finger on my right.
Do I
That's how the
want
song
that?
goes.
Nelson, that's your penis.
Oh yeah.
I will scry that to the bottom. Then I will sacrifice the Viscera Seer. Scry 1. I will put you on the bottom.
Damn it! If I wanna get the most expensive wastes, it is the Time Spiral remastered ones, and they are like $3.50 a piece.
I have 2.
I have 1.
Okay, so that's it for responses.
Alright, so I get
So
my...
with this 6.
Yep,
Yeah, you get your
sacrifice
6.
6 things.
Yep.
So comes back with persist, and my fishy becomes a 6/6.
That's fine. I'll pay my own 1 life. End my turn. Get this card. Go, Chris.
Well, them zomboys.
Zomboys.
I'm on tilt.
Calm down, Chris.
No.
You know, Chris is trying really hard to be good this game.
You're doing a good job.
This is a good boy.
I think I actively handicap myself by keep playing
Lord
new decks
of the
every single
Forsaken.
time. Because if I keep playing the same deck, I do well with it. That's not fun. Winnings for assholes.
Says the guy that won 2 of 3 last week.
Yeah, I know, and I felt horrible about it the whole time.
That's right. We got 3 games in last week.
We did.
Teach.
It was a lot of fun.
Check for 6.
Yeah, it was.
I'm at 16.
You have 6 guys.
You're about to have 0, guys.
Yep, probably.
No, I'll block it.
Okay.
Just the 1.
All right. Pass turn.
You know, Mr. Perforos life gain
I'll
vampire
get him.
over there.
Yeah.
I'll get him.
You should have gotten him now.
Next turn.
And also,
Next
as
turn,
far
he's
as
my
that
bitch.
last batch of games, Teach technically should have won, but he can't do math.
That's true.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh. I can't do this yet. But I wish I could, because it would be neat. We're going to start off. We're going to pump up Sorin to put another 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink. Everybody takes 2
Pump up the
from
jam.
Poiferos.
26.
25.
14.
Then I'm going to pay 2 black, and I'm going to cast Sign in Blood, targeting myself. So I will lose 2, and then I will draw 2.
Cards in hand, Nelson.
Doesn't fucking matter to you. 4.
Jesus.
I got 4 cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What can a man do in the face of such reckless hate?
sad.
I mean, yep.
Say that to me enough. You'll get in trouble too if I do it.
Welcome to the Homebrew Magic
Yeah.
PDH channel. Okay. I don't even know how to continue. I'm just gonna pay. I'm gonna pay 3 and tap my Adanto to create
That's why
another
people do it.
another
Wow.
another vampire token. So everybody takes 2 more for Perforos.
Down to 23.
12.
Wait till your kids grow up and they start saying things like, "Dad, that was my 13th reason." Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Jesus. Did you just take 2 for my second token? By the way. I'm not gonna make that joke. Go ahead, Chanel.
Chris, exile a card from your graveyard.
We'll see if that.
Thought vessel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna use 3 of it for Matter Reshaper.
Ugh.
Float the other 2 on Horizon Stone. Pass to Teach.
Untap. Skip draw.
Go for it.
I will start this turn.
No balls.
Some balls.
No balls.
A whip of Erebos.
Whip, you say?
You. What's your name?
Kra.
Ryan.
Kra.
What you
Yeah.
got over there, Ryan?
I got 2 1/1 vampire tokens with lifelink.
Ryan, who the hell is that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What hath I wrought?
Ryan. I'm gonna attack you for 10. This is how you get him.
Getting there.
You just attack him?
You just attack him.
Just attack him
Make him make
outright?
decisions.
All right, yeah, I will take your 10.
All right.
Any other trixies?
Nope.
Okay, I take 10, going to 30.
I gain 10.
Wait, your little zombos have lifelink?
Whip of Erebos.
All
Oh
those
yeah, that's
attacking
right. The
creatures.
whip. The,
No. All creatures I control.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
all
attacking creatures you control.
yeah.
6. I will pay 1 life.
Am I
And
thinking of the Bow of Nylea that's
Yes.
attacking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's attacking creatures you control. Death
That
touch.
Yeah.
that might slot into Dina pretty well.
Yeah, Dina needs the help of the whip.
Yeah. Licorice whip.
You brought her, you licorice.
Not full on liquor. Licorice.
Did you liquor? Licorice.
Did you take your turn, Chris?
I thought he.
No,
he
I
was
passed.
He
Oh, I didn't hear him
passed.
pass. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he
Passed and then we're licorice.
I was waiting for him to like
Check the tape.
necropotence and draw cards, and
He did.
Oh, I drew 1.
He paid
sorry.
1, drew 1.
I missed it. I apologize.
We had this discussion the other day
Draw.
about how none of us really knows how to use necropotence.
Yeah.
Or necropotence.
Or necropotence. And I have an idea.
I'll play a
Like I
watery
said.
grave untapped.
Hey, 20 life. Draw your hand or draw your deck.
Matter Reshaper.
That's it for
That's it,
creatures.
okay.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Pay 2 mana for a Blood Artist.
Oh, she can't hear me.
Say it louder.
Then I will go to combat.
Throw stuff at her. That's what I do.
I said bless you.
Goddamn bitch. Gesundheit.
Nelson.
No.
7 at you.
Okay.
Tej 6 at you.
No, why?
Because you have Necropotence and Life Gain
Oh, and that's
online.
a flyer, huh? Okay. So I can't block flying, so I go to 23.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15.
One, two, then I will cast a Vindictive Lich.
I hate it when you can pull that thing out with Araumi.
Yeah.
It's a real good card with Araumi.
When it dies.
Yep, choose one or more. Each mode must target a different player. The 3 modes are target opponent sacks a creature, target opponent discards 2 cards, target opponent loses 5 life.
Real dumb when you got to do all 3.
I will pass to Nelson.
All right. Untap.
We are a pot of 5 tonight.
Draw.
Schnell, Tej, Chris, Ryan, and Nelson.
It's true. It's true.
Gross.
My time is not for much in this world. So I'm
trying
Is
to
it because
again?
you're having a stroke?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
It is. I don't have much time left.
There you go.
Plus Sorin to create another 1/1 vampire.
What is his
Lifelink.
ultimate?
You all take
Sweetly.
2. His ultimate for -6, destroy up to 3 target creatures and or other planeswalkers. Return each card put into a graveyard this way to the battlefield under my control.
Forgot you had a Planeswalker. Probably should have attacked that guy.
Well, you still got a chance. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think I knew you had that at all, actually.
Soren?
Yeah.
He announced it, and he's used it twice.
I believe you.
I did. And I did. Okay, now the question is, what do I do here, though? I mean, I could... Okay, let's start here. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to play Sensei's Divining Top.
See if I have any extras for this deck. But I don't want to make this just artifact. I want to lean into the Eldrazi as much as I can.
I was wondering about that. If it was
I'm going to
just
pay...
Eldrazi's.
It is a lot of Eldrazi.
I'm going to pay another 1 to activate the top. Looking at the top 3 cards of my
Problem is, they're also
library.
goddamn expensive. You need the artifacts to ramp into them.
Or just all 3 Urza's lands on turn 2.
Activate the top.
Yeah, that would do it. You should make them shuffle.
Black and white.
I
Cruel
just realized
Celebrant.
my shrine is tapping for 2 mana. No, I didn't do that last turn.
Creates me another vampire. You each take 4. 2 from the Celebrant, 2 from the vampire.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3,
Time to
4.
Do you have a
get
blocker?
Nelson. Do I?
Yeah.
I have 2 blockers.
You have 2. Okay.
One of which is a Vindictive Lich.
All my creatures are tiny little wimps. They can't lich your winch or whatever.
Sorry, what?
They can't flick my bick.
Yeah, that's the one. Can't flick your bick.
You still have 4 cards in hand?
Shit, man. I do. I don't know why you keep asking, worrying about what I've got when there's other people at the table.
I mean, technically, I'm here.
I'm like fucking dead after this. Tej, you're wide open, huh?
Wide open.
Keeping.
Wide open. But you
Keeping
got
even.
3 lands
Yes, I do.
available. Alright, so these 2...
Force of will mana.
These 3... these 3 have summoning sickness. I really can't do much of anything here. I'm going to swing at you, Tej, with 2/1/1 lifelinkers.
2 1/1 lifelinkers.
Correct.
I'll take 2. Down to 7.
I will gain 2. End of my turn. Everybody takes 2 from throne.
Before the end of your turn, Chris, exile something.
Down to 5.
Well, good news. I can knock out Tej if I wanted to.
Unfulfilled Desires is exiled.
Weird. It's the name of all of my Magic games.
Also the name of my romance novel series.
1, 2, 3,
Tattoo
4,
above my butthole.
5,
I got nothing. I can't top that.
Actually, we're gonna do. We'll do this. We'll do this. We're gonna.
Oh wait, tramp stamp. That's what they call it.
Okay.
That's the proper.
We're gonna sacrifice Matter Reshaper. When it dies, reveal the top card of my library. It's a Karn. I may put that card on the battlefield if it's a permanent with a CMC of 3 or less. Otherwise, put it in my hand.
Card in hand, get him.
Card in hand. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. for a Conduit of Ruin. When I cast Conduit of Ruin, I may search my library for a colorless creature with a CMC of 7 or greater, reveal it, shuffle my library, then put it on top. The first creature card I cast each turn costs 2 less.
Nice.
So I'm going to grab something 7 or more, of which there are a few options that are mostly in my hand.
Just keep. I can't get Smithers in his chaps out of it.
Yeah, I know.
God.
We're gonna go for that Hail Mary Platinum Angel. Good. Please.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that life gain.
Quick, somebody make him shuffle his deck.
Okay, that's it for me. Pass turn.
Untap. Skip draw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Urborg.
Sweet. I like that.
I like that too.
Oh, got black mana now. Sweet. Back in the game.
Ew. But Nelson needs to be taken down a peg.
Combat. Nelson.
Yep.
10.
Coming with 5 2/2s.
5 2/2s.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna block 3 of them. One of my creatures has lifelink, so I'm gonna gain 1, and then I take 4, so I go to 22. These 3 creatures die, triggering Cruel Celebrant. All of you lose 3.
Hold on a second. When those creatures die, I will have you lose 3 life from my Blood Artist, and I gain 3.
Okay.
So I'll gain 3.
Okay, then you
And
lose
then-
3,
Yep.
and then I gain 3 back.
Okay.
And then you give me the pubes.
And then, yeah, Chanel and Tej lose 3 from my Celebrant.
I just took my silver in 3.
I saw.
Was it just 3 total, or another 3 now?
Sorry, just 3 total.
Okay, because I already did that.
Oh, you did? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so there you go. All right. Damage is resolved.
Done?
It's my turn.
Oh.
And no.
I thought it was your turn, but Nelson's telling me to lose lose life, so I thought it was his turn again.
You have Sorin. You have Perforos. You have Edgar.
He always has Edgar.
-6 on that guy. Yuck.
Bone Miser.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
Gross.
Okay. I am going to pay 5 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putting it at 7 to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will end my turn. These go into my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move to discard. I have to discard 3 things.
What are you up to?
He has the whip.
Discard Bauble. Whenever I discard, I draw a card. Whenever I discard a non-creature, non-land,
Yep.
I discard a card. Discard Flux.
You mean you draw a card?
You draw a card.
What'd I say?
Discard a
card.
So whenever you discard, you discard.
I really like that. Loop.
Yeah.
I really like that loop.
I should
you
put
made
that
there,
in Nebuchadnezzar.
That's
Do you discard at end step one at a time?
well. I would have discarded 3.
Okay,
Trigger that. Draw a card.
that's
Yeah,
what
so-
I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
No, you are correct. You are correct to call me out on that.
Okay. Teaches out.
then-
Okay. Everyone else.
Game. Yep, teaches out. Okay, here we go.
Discard.
Okay.
I can't draw any more cards, which kind of sucks. So I will discard.
You got your finger on that island. You're just holding it, waiting. I'm just wondering what's about that.
Is it an island or is it a swamp at the moment?
It is a. It's a boat.
It's both.
It's a watery grave.
Underground sea? Is that the?
Watery grave is the swamp island or island swamp.
Apprentice
Island
Necromancer.
It's a tainted isle. I said taint.
swamp. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
God Eternal Bantu. Warp Landscape.
So zombies and mana.
That gives me 2 more zombies. 2 black mana. Shit. I fucked myself. Go, Chris. That mana goes away.
I was wondering what you're gonna do with it.
Who's got a flyer? Take him out.
Woo!
I do.
Because that all happens. Yeah, I don't get.
What do I want to do?
Yeah, I screwed myself up.
Okay. I gotta do something. I don't like it, but I gotta do it. Going to pay a black.
Thoughtseize.
No. I'm going to sacrifice another creature. Target player mills 3 cards. I'm going to sacrifice a Vindictive Lich. You discard 2 cards.
Okay.
You list 5 life. You sack a creature.
Can I
Boo.
discard?
No.
Well, that F's me.
5 life. Why?
I'm
No.
gonna discard.
Mill 3 cards.
I'm gonna discard about 100.
So I sacrifice and mill 3?
Yes.
Nice.
And then when a creature dies, you are at... You sacked a creature, Justin?
What?
So,
Yes,
okay.
you made me
So
sacrifice
2
and
creatures died, so you'll lose 2, I gain 2.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna discard. Yep. Before we get too crazy, I'm gonna discard Phyrexian Altar and my own Necro,
Okay.
and then I'll lose 2.
And I gain 2.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Just throwing stuff everywhere.
Man, I wish I was in a better spot to keep that Necro.
Seems like it would be really
Wish
good.
I was in
in
a
your
better
deck.
spot.
The side of the table's pretty nice.
Yeah.
We're going to stupefy. What?
I think I like the aesthetic of Neon Destiny Dynasty, whatever the hell the new Kamigawa
Yep.
is. But I haven't liked the actual art on any of the cards yet.
The only art that I've seen so far that I've liked is that Jin art from today. That was pretty badass.
I like some of the art. Some of it doesn't do much for me.
I'm just
I will
not
go to
that
combat.
excited for it, to be completely honest.
Like, I'm looking at one of the fancy arts for the blue legendary dragon, and it just it's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
6/6 at you.
Yep.
And 6/6 flyer at you. 6/6 flying trample.
Okay, so me first. I can't block, so I go to 14.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Use a bitch. In response. Wait a minute. No, I don't have mana for that because I'm an idiot.
Did you take your mana burn for the 2 black you got at your end step?
I'm going to Destroyer Flyer.
Yeah, do it.
In response, I will sack Glenelendra Archmage to counter target non-creature spell.
That's fine.
When this dies,
Fine, it's fine.
you lose 1, I gain 1.
Dead.
Where'd the rest of it come from? Oh, from the... Yep.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what happens when you get deep into those turns.
Wait, how did you take damage? I thought you were going to just respond and block and magically stop all my shit. What happened?
All right. Shrine. I will suspend Living End. 3 counters on it. And I will cast my commander. Pestern.
Else, you stop
Is that
hurting
Lich
me.
in your graveyard?
Yes.
Shit.
I mean, he's got a Relic of Projection.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
if you
no,
stop
I-
hurting me, I'll a relic before that resolves.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Everybody knows.
I just figured you'd stand to gain quite a bit from it, too.
I mean, I probably would.
He has 2 creatures in there, neither of which... Oh, the Blood Celebrant's pretty good.
I'd get Platinum Angel, Conduit of Ruin, Matter, Reshape of Reality,
All right,
Smasher.
I'm gonna
Endless
play
One,
this.
die.
Tap the Soul Ring to play the top, and then I'm gonna pay the second one to look. What's up here?
But yeah, I'll absolutely relic before that happens.
Any of this?
Is Araumi out now?
Yes.
Okay.
So you might be relicking before that.
Yeah.
Put them this way. Top. Put this in my hand. 2 black. Oh, I forgot to untap these. 2 black for a Cordial Vampire, which gives me another Vampire. So you each take 4 from Perforos.
I don't like this.
I mean, I'm not a fan.
Just say-
2 creatures untapped.
Fan.
Yeah, I'm
Blood
looking at all your
Artist
creatures on the
and-
board,
Van.
though, bud.
I'm not a fan either. Stop telling people I am.
So that's a token.
I do in my own time.
So that would at least put that back in your
Yeah, I know a guy who's a fan. Really?
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to play footsie with you.
Don't apologize.
Or a +1, and you each take 2 more from Sorin. I get another Vampire, but that doesn't do enough.
I forgot to attack Soren again.
I think I gotta try to do this. I'm gonna ultimate Sorin.
Yeah. So, what's the L2?
I get to choose 3 target creatures, destroy them. Anything put in the graveyard that way comes back into the battlefield under my control.
Sweet. I got fuck all for
I know.
good targets.
So I'm gonna hit Araumi
Okay.
because I want her to have Summoning Sickness next turn. I'm gonna hit your.
Actually, in response to you targeting Araumi, I'm going to sack it and make you mill 3.
Okay, then I'm also gonna be targeting Blood Artist and Lord of the Forsaken.
Okay, so you are going
mill
to
3, so you
lose 2 and I gain 2.
You hit top, attrition, and Arid Mason. Okay, so these come into the battlefield under my control.
Wrong way. So I gain 2
You each take 4.
and you lose 2.
Yep. Then I lose 2 from the Blood Artist. Okay. So there's that. Those
Caught in
come
the middle
here.
between my divorcing parents here.
Um,
You're just hurting me and you're back and forth.
It is your fault.
It is.
okay. And I've only got all of these have Summoning Sickness. The only thing I've got are these 1/1s. You're tapped out, tapped down. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Chris. I'm gonna swing at you for 2, with 2 1/1 lifelink vampires.
All right, down to 10.
Okay, I gain 2, and then I will end my turn, and you will each lose 2 life.
Yep, down to 2.
And then we'll see. Wait a second. Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
I was gonna say you've already announced end.
Yeah, no,
end
I
step
know,
triggers.
I know.
What do you?
Greaves is already gone. I don't have too many outs for hasty things anymore.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Ugh.
Oh shit! I made a mistake.
Cool.
That's my fault.
It doesn't
not a
sound
May
like
effect.
something any of us would do.
It's not a May effect, but I missed it, so that's right. I should have gotten 3 triggers. All my creatures should have gotten 3+1/+1 counters when those 3 creatures I destroyed died from Cordial Vampire.
Sucks.
Yep,
Suck.
that does suck.
I've heard.
Because that would have been very close to winning the game. I would have gained more life at least.
Genesis Chamber. Whenever a non-token creature enters the play, if Genesis Chamber is untapped, that creature's controller gets a 1/1 Myr. Pass. Actually, we're going to float.
Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Alright. Spend. Takes down 1. Yeah, I got nothing. I can cast my commander again.
Alright.
2, 3, 4,
Nelson swings out at me.
3, 4, 5.
Chris dies from the
Yep, I just died.
trigger. If you play a creature,
I do have 2.
you'll get an extra creature.
Yeah. I can't do that, but I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still win here, right?
Yes.
Play a creature and I'm out.
Try, for a real challenge, try not to win this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be. Hold on, let me do quick math just in
my
case.
God.
I don't want to screw myself up. 1, 2. Oh wait, I played a land, so Bloodghast enters from my graveyard, so I don't think I need to even worry about that.
Okay.
So
So you
Perforos
get
triggers.
that. You
Yep.
get a Genesis Chamber Myr.
Yeah, so that's 4 damage.
And then don't you also... Or is that a
It's
cast?
a cast.
Okay.
Whenever you cast.
So I'm taking 4.
Yeah.
2 from Perforos, and where's the other? Or is
Huh?
it like double?
I get a Myr from Genesis Chamber, so
Well,
here's a
yeah, I
Myr.
suppose you could.
So that enters the battlefield. You take 2 from
Yeah.
that.
Trigger stacking.
Then I will
I thought about that. Yeah, you should be able to
Yeah.
get this and then get...
pay.
He's active player.
I'll pay 2. And
Just attack with the flyer. He doesn't want to. He's scared.
I'm gonna pay 2 life to put the Celebrant back in my hand. Then I'm going to cast the Celebrant, getting me another vampire as well. 4 more damage.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if anybody had any goofy shit.
I had no cards in
I was
hand.
real nervous.
Notice.
So this is yours and this is yours. Well, I had a Patriarch's
Rent
bidding, and I was like, I don't know if
3.
anybody can name a tribe and bring something back and really.
Eldrazi.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I would have.
I mean, I still could have.
Eldrazi.
I still could have tapped, I think, in one, but I wasn't sure.
I could have named Wizards.
It's a fancy Viscerous here.
Shanks.
Okay, so I guess it starts with me, huh?
Yeah.
Do it. This is the first time I played this deck that it did exactly what I wanted it to do, and I had time enough to live to see it do what I wanted it to do.
To see it do.
It's, I don't know, it's Edgar Markov. It feels like cheating.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can see why.
so
you'd say
I
that.
had 2 land in my opening hand. I had the what the fuck is that thing called? The Sacred Foundry. And I had a Path of Ancestry, but I had a Perforos. And I had something else that I needed early on. I don't remember what. And I got greedy, and I was like, well, I want to keep this Perforos. But it worked out. MVP, obviously, Throne of the God Pharaoh. Oh, that was the other one. And then Perforos.
Yeah.
Perforos did work.
Those 2 cards together. And it's cool to not have a lot of red pips in this deck because it's hard to get rid of. It's harder to get rid of an enchantment than a creature, even though he does have indestructible.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, it's exiling an enchantment is very, very doable.
Yep.
But
yeah, Perforos and Throne of the God Pharaoh in this deck are 2 of the things I'm trying to do. I had it in Necropotence a little, I want to say 2 turns after Tej played his, and I thought about getting it, but the problem was I didn't have enough mana on the board to be able to actually do something if I was investing all the life into it, and I knew that I was the target, so I didn't want to start paying life for something I didn't know was going to pay off for sure, especially when I had the top that I could use to try and manipulate, dig a little bit at a time. So, yeah, those are my MVPs. That the deck did what it's supposed to do. The aggressive version of this deck. It was a lot of fun to actually see it all the way through, instead of petering out after 4 or 5 turns, as this deck has done numerous times before, because I just don't have enough card draw, I don't think. But yeah, it was fun.
First time running this deck, it played okay. I will opt these 2 cards as my MVP because I saw one and the other one was put in here to go with it, and seeing them together, because City of Shadows, sack a creature and put a counter on this thing, and then Genesis Chamber, anytime a creature comes into play, I get stuff to sack, so I can start building up massive amounts of mana to cast my colorless Beastie Boys. Unfortunately, that never really happened. I saw a few, got to cast a few, was not fast enough or responsive enough to deal with all of the battlefield bullshit going on. But
That's a really neat synergy, though, between those 2 cards.
yeah,
I like
there's
that
a
lot.
there's a few
That's
neat. There's a few neat interactions in this deck that I'm not going to take it apart yet. I'm going to give it a few more games, because there are just some objectively good cards in here that, like Commander's Blade, which I never really did, because I probably could have just equipped and swung at Tej and took him out one of those turns, but I didn't want to, and because it wouldn't have won me the game. It would have just lost him the game slightly sooner, and that is not beneficial to me. Not when he can attack my enemies.
I approve of that.
Yes. Tej, how did you do?
Speaking of enemies attacking, I didn't do that much.
You had all them Zambos.
This deck is a puzzle. I'm still trying to nail down. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of
put puzzles together, asshole.
Well, you gotta hang them on the wall somehow.
Just sitting there driving a tiny nail into every single puzzle piece. I'm gonna solve you, and you're gonna stay solved.
I really like playing this deck. It hasn't. I think it's only won like once or twice. It hasn't really gone off too much, but I really enjoy playing it every single time. Trying to piece the things together. I don't build too many decks where I need to think about my plays in this, but this is definitely one of them. An early game Necropotence helped fill my hand back up to 7 each time. Again, still trying to figure out how to use that strategically. I don't just want to, pay all my life into something and just hope to draw into something. That's not how I want to play the game. It's there mainly to fill my hand, keep it at 7 every turn, unless there's something I want to do with it. That being said, turn 5, I hesitated a little bit before going because I was wondering, could I win the game this turn? Because in my hand I had my 5th land and a Bone Miser. So I was considering paying 28 life, putting myself at 1, drawing 28 cards, and seeing what I could do with that. Because I go to discard, I can make a bunch of zombies, and or mana, and or draw some cards.
But again, for clarification, don't you have to elect all the cards that you're discarding? For the first. Okay.
I pick the 7 that I'm going to keep.
Yes.
Everything discards.
Okay.
But everything I discard is a separate Bone Miser trigger.
And that's fine. It was just doing it one at a time, like you seem to be doing.
I was doing that to keep it all straight in my head.
Okay. Just making sure.
But so what I could have drawn
I'm
into
saying the puzzle is harder than you're originally making it out to be.
Wouldn't have won me the game. But depending on what I drew into and stuff, I could have gotten a bunch of zombies with Empty the Pits or From Under the Floorboards. And then putting me at 1 life, which is a dangerous spot to be in, but I could have created a bunch of zombies untapped with Bone Miser to protect me a little bit until my following turn. There was one turn I ended up trying to go off and do something, and I said that I dicked myself over, and I realized near the end of the game that I hadn't actually dicked myself over, and that's because Bone Miser triggers separately for every single one. So I could have responded to one of those triggers using the mana that I generated to play Makeshift Mannequin, to bring God Eternal Bantu onto the graveyard, sacrifice a bunch of stuff, draw more cards, see what else I could have done with that. So I could have kept going, and I missed that on my part.
Do you run Waste Not in that deck?
I do not run Waste Not because Waste Not cares about when other people discard.
Discard.
Okay.
And I want to be in control of
what
my
about
discard.
Scourge Familiar?
Maybe. Which one is that?
It's a 3/2 Phyrexian minion with flying for 5 mana that you can discard a card to add a black mana to your mana pool.
No, I do not, because this is a zombie deck, and that's not a zombie.
I like that you're like a walking magic Google.
But I do run a few
I respect that. That's
instant discard things.
Okay.
One of which is an imp of some sort, which is a zombie.
Putrid Imp?
Yes, that's
yeah,
the
that's
one.
the one. Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Gives it flying. Has threshold.
Okay.
Anyway,
Out of torment.
it's really hard to not name Bone Miser. I should have corrected this last game too. It's MVC because it's the most valuable card, not MVP.
I think Necropotence is worth more.
It's true.
Most
Anyway.
valuable piece of cardboard.
Anyway, for this particular deck, it's hard to not
Just
name
gonna act like
Bone
I didn't say
Miser
that.
because
I deserve that.
whatever. Go, Chris. I don't want to talk about it anymore. MVPC,
I really like.
police.
I really like that deck a lot.
I do too.
The fact that
Not a zombie.
We've-
Fuck you. Shitty deck.
Drifting Death.
We've played with you enough to know that when you are when you're thinking,
Something's
like,
gonna happen.
yeah, like you're looking at lines of play like 5,
Counterpoint.
6, 7.
Stuff doesn't always happen. Sometimes he just takes a long time.
Okay, let me put it that way. But he's
Okay.
like Chris said though,
But,
he's
like,
thinking multiple
yeah,
lines.
yeah,
ahead.
And all of a sudden it's like, so we don't know. We know some of the things this deck is capable of, but when you're thinking like that and there's a Necropotence out, it's like,
That's how he gets rent free upstairs.
yeah,
all the
like,
time.
is this the turn where his deck just
Explodes.
What show was that? There's like a little guy, like, that guy's gonna do like Simpsons. When's that guy gonna do something? Like, do you know what I'm talking about? And as soon as Homer turns his back, like everybody's dead.
Yep.
It was the Yakuza guy.
Yeah, the tiny little Yakuza.
That's what this deck reminds me of.
Oh, see,
When's he gonna do the thing?
I'm thinking of the Simpsons episode when everyone's standing around his workspace door.
Oh,
and Lenny
he's
goes,
about to do something
he's about to
stupid.
do something stupid.
No. We were giving you credit. I tried something a little different running Araumi. Normally I trot her out right away. Him, her, they, she, them out very fast. And they, them die repeatedly. And all of a sudden it takes me 9 mana to try and get them online. So I tried to keep that card in the command zone for as long as possible. My deck was still able to function without relying on my commander. For a bit there, I actually thought I might be able to pull this out until I made a mistake this game too. I kept repeatedly forgetting about
Soren.
your Planeswalker.
Yeah, thank you all for doing that because that's the only reason I won.
Yeah, if I had just used my flyer to attack that once instead of you, the game might have gone different.
See, and I should have used that. I should have remembered you had that out and used Murderous Rider like 2 turns earlier.
Yep. It's good to know that I don't need my commander for this deck to still do stuff.
That's another deck though, like we were saying about Teej's decks earlier in a different video, and how he's got a couple commanders where it's just like you're sweating it out before the game even starts. Arami's another one like that because like enchantment removal, Graveyard Hate is another one that's you can plan for it, but like it's going to be a Bajuka Bog or it's going to be a Tormod. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be harder to get than other types of cards. So
Justin
even if you've
always
got it,
has the Graveyard Hate.
I was going to say, so if you've got it slotted in there,
I always try to have
you gotta get
at
it
least
soon.
one piece of Graveyard
Yep.
Hate in every single deck that can have it because it's always important.
and I felt very happy that you had that relic very early, and it was like, okay, I got to stay on good terms with Schnell because that relic's going to save all of us. So yeah, no, that was a good game though
Graveyard Hate, enchantment removal.
too. Yep. Take notes, kids; those are important.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Good game, everybody.
Like and subscribe.